Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are right now. It's Nathan Paul from Deer Blinds and Fishing Lines. Today I've got a treat for you. We are going to do some bacon-wrapped smoked alligator. So first, I'm going to brine this gator. I've got everything behind me. I'm going to show you the brine in just a second. But first I want to tell you a little bit about where the alligator came from. As I'm sure a lot of you know, I'm from Saskatchewan here in Canada. We don't have a lot of alligators around us. So last year in October, I took a road trip down to Florida to deliver some moose and some mule deer for Robert Arrington from Deer Meat for Dinner. Now, I'm sure you've watched his channel. You may have even seen our video. Absolute blast of a time. 8-foot, 7-inch alligator. Coolest thing I've ever done in my life, right? Interestingly enough, it actually got a little bit more entertaining, I guess we could call it. In the process of harvesting the alligator, when we set the round off to dispatch the gator, he flicked his tail, swam up above the water level, which then caused the bang stick to hit him in the skull. I was going to say face, hit him in the skull rather than in the soft meat behind. And so when it hit, it actually caused the bullet to explode. As you saw in the thumbnail, I'm leaking from the ear, and that's because a piece of copper jacket actually went through my ear. It was the craziest thing I've ever done. And you're going to watch that right here.
Nathan, one of my fans, decided to pick it up and drive it all the way to Florida. That's about 2,500 miles.
Got everything loaded into totes. Got a really long road trip ahead of us. All right, gentlemen. Getting the freezers loaded. Really long drive to go. 2,376 miles to go.
Just like have this run. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't matter how far we go, Canada's never too far away. I would love to live here. I would spend all of my time fishing.
I'm from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and I've never been on a road trip anywhere close to this far, and I'm loving every minute of it. I'm so excited. I just can't wait to see what's in store for us this weekend.
Greg?
I'm from Regina, Saskatchewan, and just happy to be here. You know what I mean? Like this is a trip of a lifetime.
Oh, for sure.
I don't think I'll ever forget it.
Also from Regina, Saskatchewan, we've traveled 2,700 miles or 4,000 kilometers to get to where we're going, just to have an absolute epic adventure. And you know what? You got to do it once in a while, otherwise you'll never have the opportunity to do it again, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, you betcha.
Finally.
In half a mile, leave highway.
I've caught hundreds and hundreds of alligators. This is the first one that I've ever had seen with a fresh wound. Now hold on, now watch out. Okay, I got that, tape it. Oh, let go, watch out. Good job, bro. You are a master with the tapes on here. Hold on, easy, easy, let go. The reason is, this rope can actually take the tape off of his snoot, and that's bad. Okay. And what I'm doing is legal. You can legally catch and release alligators as long as you're not harming them. Let me put it back in the water.
If a puppy dog is extremely carnivorous and has no problem.
Okay, buddy. All in one motion. Good. There you go. Hold on. See him? Now, hold on. Give me that knife again. We're gonna just let him go. Off he goes. And last night we caught 4 alligators. We harvested this one. What was it? 8'7"?
8'7" on the nose.
8'7". So if you're an alligator hunter, anything under 9 foot is really, really good for food and for your hide. And all this meat is gonna be going back to Canada with them. Moose meat came south, gator meat's going north.
Good trade.
Yeah, man. And then all these scoots are bones, so you can't cut through them. So this is the great part about this. I never told them to all go out there and start skinning that gator. I just decided, hey, let's skin it. We're skinning it right here in front of the camp. And everybody jumped in, grabbed a knife, and now they're going to town on it. And this is, to me, this is what growing up, and this is what this life is all about. And I guarantee you, as a parent, to watch your kids or friends out there skinning an alligator or hanging a tree stand or working around camp or doing anything like this, not getting any mischievousness or any kind of trouble. This is wholesome, good living, and at the end of it, we're gonna have some amazing gator meat to eat. Well, in this case, they're gonna have some awesome gator meat to haul back to Canada.
Now, unfortunately, I know we didn't show the hunt on there, and that's because it started to rain pretty good. We weren't going home without an alligator, so we did put the camera gear away. However, you did get to see a little bit of the skinning process, a little bit of our drive. Now, I'm going to put the link to Rob's video below so you can give it a full watch. It's going to be down in the description. It was an absolute blast of a trip. Definitely something I recommend if you're an avid hunter like myself. It was a once-in-a-lifetime thing for a guy like me. So now, we're going to get onto this brine here. So, really simple brine, really simple ingredients. A lot of people get intimidated when they're making a brine. A really basic one, you're looking at about half a gallon, 2 liters of water, half a cup of salt, half a cup of brown sugar. That's it. That's all. You don't really need anything else. It's going to do exactly what you need it to do. So for this recipe, I'm going to do super basic with just a touch of minced garlic. So I'll show you the process. And there's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to fear, there's nothing to be concerned about when it comes down to making your own brine. I know I was nervous when I did it the first time because I didn't know what I was doing, but you know what? Now that I've done it a few times, it's not intimidating at all. All right, so this is actually cold brine. I did forget to mention that. We are using cold water just because we're not gonna boil it to super saturate like we did with the trout dip. So really simple, really straightforward. Kosher salt, brown sugar, cool water. Now, one of the biggest things you're going to want to do is the intermuscular fat that's here in the gator. That is not good. This isn't like a cow. This isn't going to leave a wonderful taste. It's going to leave your gator really, truly undesirable. So I'm going to trim this all out, and then we'll get it in the brine.
Alright, so we've got trimmed out as much as we need. We're going to lay it in the container, pour our brine on top of it, and look like it goes.
Alright, so it has been overnight. What we're going to do is we're going to get this alligator out of the brine. We're going to give it a bacon wrap here with some bacon weave. And then from there, it's going to go into the smoker at about 225, 230 degrees for 2.5 hours until we reach an internal temperature of 170 degrees. Then we're going to take it out, chop it up, and give it a try. All right, so we have the alligator out. We've got it dried off. We've got it rinsed. We've got it ready to go. What we're going to do, really quick and easy, since it's from Florida, might as well get some Florida style seasoning on there. Now this may seem like a lot, but it is a relatively thick piece of meat. So we're going to get some Everglades Original on there. Got this while I was down in Florida with Rob, and it just absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't given it a try, definitely give it a try. So we're going to get this thing wrapped up in bacon and ready to go in the smoker right. There we go. Now this is ready to go in the smoker. Temperature set perfectly. We're at 250 degrees. We're going to open it up. We're going to get this chunk of alligator in there, and then we're just going to leave it alone. Because remember, if you're looking, you ain't cooking. We're just going to let it do its thing. It's been about 2 hours. We've reached 83 degrees Celsius, which is 170 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly. We've been cooking at about, like I said, 2 hours at 250. Let's open it up. Look at that. Let's get this out of there and let it rest. That was in the smoker for just under 2 hours, got to the internal temperature of 170 degrees, and it's ready to go. So we've let it rest for about 5-10 minutes. Then we're going to cut it in half and take a look. All right, so we're going to give it a try. All right. Now that turned out absolutely phenomenal. Probably, honestly, the best thing that I've made on this channel so far. Like I said, it seemed like a lot of seasoning, but it is just the perfect amount. Turned out absolutely great. I'm going to put this off to the side. Family's going to be home. We're going to have this as a little treat for supper. Just want to say thank you for watching. I've got lots more to come. Don't forget to subscribe.